Okay, started a PM turn for the Germans.
Yep, mode determination.
Um,
I got mine on follow you, so I'll just follow you as you move things or do stuff.
Mode determination. Where should we attack, Steve? Where should we put our
Uh,
PA markers, our prepared assault markers?
well, since you're asking, I would say way up north along the west wall that I'm occupying,
hmm
I would go into that.
It's a possibility.
Oh, and then if anybody's watching, just so they know, Clay and I like to play with the whole map, so the whole map is in play. I don't have any of this non-playable area up north.
Um, Steve, refresh my memory. The Germans can put their artillery in battery and out of battery
Let me double
from
check and
here
see
on out.
when. Let me double check and see what the restrictions are. Oops, I spelled battery right. They don't go. You can't go in and out of battery until December 17th a.m.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's actually one of my favorite things to see where you're going to try to punch through, because then it makes me think, okay, what am I going to do?
You know where I'm coming.
Well, I see a few places you're probably going to end up moving.
Let's see. You know what? Let me do it the proper way. Let me put a PA on every one of the units that's attacking.
That just you do that just because it looks more intimidating.
That and also helps me know who's coming in, who's not going in.
Yeah, true. That doesn't look very good there. Where's that at? That's around at Lush Lushheim. Lushheim.
Okay, so he's coming in there. Now, over here, Piper's
Yep.
artillery. He was
Yep.
at a battery, able to move. It is stuck at a battery.
Well, I can't see him because I can't look at your stack, but I would assume you can't go in and out of battery.
Okay, so he's stuck at a battery, so I can't use any artillery from him.
I think, in all fairness, we let him move a turn early anyway, so you'll be all right. It's a good trade-off.
hmm
But well, not next turn, because next turn's a night turn. But after that, then you can go. I can't see what it is, but is his a regular artillery or is it a more mobile artillery that's just weaker?
Oh, let's take a look at that again. Hold on. I'm just putting some PA markers. It regular artillery.
Oh, that's kind of weird. Figured he, as mobile as he was, you figured they'd have gave him a mobile artillery. Well, I don't think you're going to have too much trouble with those dudes in front of you. Some more of that vaunted 14th Cavalry of mine. If he updates a bunch of things on this, do you want to reset up and continue with the new changes? Let's say in a week or two or three, if he gives us a new file, or no?
You mean everything we have to do is done over?
No, no, no. We would just set it up where it's at. I wouldn't have a problem setting up my units again that are on the map right now because it'd be easy in Vassal to put them side by side.
I'm actually happy with the Vassal mod the way it is so far.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Outside of the bridge, like he can just give me or give us a bridge counter that says it's complete, that we can actually put a counter down and we can see it.
Oh, that'll show up. Yeah,
That way I know what's available and what's not.
yeah.
Here's all the mode determination.
Yeah, I see a lot of red stacks
Yes, they're popping up.
everywhere. That poor unit of mine, I moved in there, the 424th Regiment, 1st Battalion's like, you want us to go where? As the 3rd Battalion went running past them on the same road.
We're
Kind
we're we're making our moves. Let's see here.
of.
So we have this, and then we can bring in.
I wonder if in our first game we didn't restrict the combat commands. Because that's going to be a gaping hole on the way to St. Beith. That's not going to be
Ah,
good at all.
yes, that's exactly what I'm looking at. Ooh, we have friends over here. Let's see. This is Bear.
I was playing some SCS with my friend Chris. We're playing it's something like Autumn for Barbarossa or something. Smolensk.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of fun. Kind of reminds me of the old SBI games, where it's pretty much attack, defend, movement. It's not a lot of complexity, but there's big sweeping moves you get to make.
Do you like it?
I don't mind it. Some days I just want to move pieces around. I don't want a lot of complexity. Like if I'm playing this solo, for me, it's a lot harder than playing against you because I have trouble shutting down one side or the other. So I'm always looking at both sides kind of at the same time. And when I'm playing against you, I don't have to worry about the Germans. So I can focus on my strategy of the Allies. I'm not so good at that if I'm playing solo. I tend to get, I don't know, what's the right word I'm thinking of? Not confused because I know what I'm doing, but
Bogged
I
down.
just got, I got too much stuff going on in my head to enjoy the process sometimes. So, I mean, I like playing solo, but I'd much rather play against somebody. That's why I'm hooking up with this new guy. We're going to do some BCS. We're going to do air court. We're not going to play with any of the optional rules, but there's one optional rule in there I found kind of fascinating. It's called basically if you what do they call it? You jump the HQ. You got to make a roll, and the HQ may or may not have been there. And if it wasn't there, you have to move it within like 3 or 4 hexes, so that way you don't for sure know where your enemy's HQ is, like we can see on a map.
Mm-hmm.
So it gives a little more fog of war. There's a chance you'll catch it there, but maybe your intel was wrong. and the other person gets to move it. I think it's 3 hexes away. So if you still have movement points, you could still chase on after it, but it keeps it from just, the whole God's eye view where we know exactly where everyone's HQ is and every artillery piece. And I thought that was kind of an interesting way to handle that. SCS is really beer and pretzel to me, which is fine. That's not a criticism. It's just the style. I prefer more meaty games like Goss. Uh, but
Yeah, SCS is more of a simplified game.
yeah, like I said, it reminds me of the old SBI games where you're just moving around counters and then using a combat ratio chart and seeing what happens, which is fine. It's fun to do sometimes. I did see they had an SCS title. I think no, it's OCS. I think I found an OCS title that covers the. Well, it doesn't cover. I looked at the map and it doesn't cover it exactly. But I was trying to find some stuff to cover Operation. Was it Torch when we landed in Northwest Africa as the U.S.? I think that's Operation Torch. But nobody really does that. This OCS game kind of did. I don't know if it was Tunisia 2 or something else, but it kind of covered the push into Tunisia, but not all the way out west when you're landing on the beaches and stuff. I'd love to do some of that, but apparently nobody wants to make a game based on that.
Okay.
Do you know anything about the Lucky Forward game as far as that part of the war? Do you know anything about that historically?
Zero. I'm
Yeah,
more like, even though
me.
I love World War II and the Civil War, the history part is not big on me. Like, I know
Yeah,
certain things, but I'm not a huge history buff like most of the people play war games. I'm more
yeah.
into the simulation of it,
Just strategy and stuff. Yeah,
strategy, and more of a realistic approach to how war is.
yeah,
So I don't care if the 106th Division defeated, I don't know, the German, let's say, 5th Panzer, just throwing it out there.
yeah.
I don't want the war game to represent that and have that always happen
Right. Yeah, I don't want to do it.
because it happened in history.
Right. Yeah, I don't want to play games that you're just reenacting the battle.
What I like about Campaign for North Africa is
Yeah.
that the units have a value, a firepower value of 1 or 2. But the biggest part of it is your morale and your cohesion. And that's
Hmm.
the way it should be.
Yeah.
You, your rifles should have a firepower. Okay, so if you have a division, they have these types of rifle, they're all going to have that firepower value. But what makes them different from the other division is, are they more experienced? Because if you take 10 green units against 10 experienced units, and they both had the same firing weapon, the ones who were more experienced would wipe the other people out because they're
Yeah.
green, they're not experienced. And that's where it should come into play.
Yeah. Yeah, I play the bolt action miniature game that does a good job of that. Like everybody gets hit on the same number, but you only suffer a wound based on your experience level because you'd be smart enough if you're a veteran to get your butt down. So the hit will suppress you, but did you get wounded because you were exposed? So green units are easier to wound than, or is it the other? Yeah, I think that's it. It does something like that. I haven't played for a while, but it's one way or the other. Boy, there's a lot of prepared assaults there, my friend.
Yes. There's one area I'm kind of like.
Yeah, yeah. I see that area.
No, there's another area I'm trying to figure out if I want to make an attack.
Oh, yeah. Looks a lot like Christmas over there around southeast of St. Vith.
Oh yes.
A lot of red.
Well, we're hoping we can take these roads.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying it's not looking very good for me.
So if I go this way and then attack.
I love the mechanic of this game where things are slowly waking up and I'm trying to rush to fill the gap.
Okay. It's going to be hard to take that. I'm going to move a unit. I need to see if there's a bridge underneath this.
Oh, sure.
Where the hell is the bridge?
That's 4417.
Let me look here.
You should have gotten a bridge at 4415 this turn.
4517.
Was it 4517 that you got the bridge at?
That's
Oh,
right
okay.
here.
Yeah. Southeast 4517. So,
Here we go. I'm down in 7th Army.
yep. I'm following you. So if you move or click on anything, it follows you around. I got nothing to do but wait to see what my fate is.
I think I have everything. Mm, tough one. Oops. Did not want to do that. Move that back. Okay. All right.
Done with,
Mode
done with
determination is done.
construction.
Construction. I'm not going to do any construction. Except for one. Maybe here. Actually, this goes.
I'd rather have those guys dig in.
Exactly.
I was kind of liking the fact they weren't going to attack out further.
So these guys can dig in, and they're going to go in quick construction. That would be fine. This one I'm going to rotate it. It's got to wait a turn.
Okay.
Again. Rotate. Clone. Construction is completed.
So movement, so combat reserve, and then reinforcements.
That's right, combat reserve. So they can go into combat reserve. Actually, no, I don't want to do that with this guy. these guys can because there's a bridge. Okay, combat reserve is complete. Now we have movement.
Yep. I think we already did your reinforcements. Make sure you have all your reinforcements too.
Oh, I don't have the chart that says it.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I think he has them on the new uh,
Oh, let
track.
me get that one guy. That's right, it's over here.
Yeah, yeah. You got that 653rd Panzer.
Let's, let me move this unit. Let's see. It's got to be in the 6th Army.
Yep, 6 Panzer Army, and then you got your Truppenheit guys.
Where do I want to put these guys?
That's a
Okay.
big nasty tank.
Yes, it is. Okay, everyone's
All
there.
right.
Now I can do movement. So it's going to
Yep.
start with road movement and then go all the way to leg and then PA. Now I'm going to do the 6th Army section first, then
Okay.
jump to 5th, and so on and so forth. Oh, my 12th Panzer gets to move.
Well, only if you want to. There they go.
Yes, they are. That's 3, 4, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5. So they're good. I'm just going to move the other guys' leg units out so there's no confusion. I'll just get them out of the way now.
Okay.
Let's see. Alright, so we'll do this.
Oh, my legs are so tired from tonight.
Back them up.
You probably don't need it because it looks like you're butting up against me, but remember you get bonus movement with them.
I'm not going to be able to do anything because I'm getting right up against you.
Okay, I just reminded you so we remember. I'm gonna go see if I can. I don't even remember that chart. I'm gonna go see if I can find that chart. Oh, on the new charts, they got all those nice bonuses and everything listed. I don't see the chart. Where's that at? Oh, there it is. So it looks like if you rolled a 9, you can get up to +4 movement points. A 0, you get 0. And then kind of a little bit of everything in between.
Let's see. Well, let's do this.
Okay, back to the clay show.
7, 8, 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8, and then these two, 9, 10. Three.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get some water quick.
Go ahead.
I'm back. I'm assuming you can't hear me chewing, right?
What's that?
You can't hear me chewing, can you?
I cannot.
Okay, good. I got headphones on, so I sound like a cow over here chewing on this piece of licorice. So I curb my sweet tooth as a little bit of licorice some nights.
One and a half, three, 9.
You might want to roll for their. They were in maneuver reserve, weren't they?
Oh yeah, let me roll. 6.
All right, let me look it up here. A 6 is +3 movement.
So he's 9 here. 10 and a half. 11 and a half. 12. And I got +3, right? So this would be
Yeah.
13, 14, 15 to there. Because I came from here. So I make it. Because it's 13 to get into the hex plus 2 to be adjacent to you. Because I'm mech.
Yeah, it was only 12 to get there. 12 and a half. So I think you had like a half movement left or something. So yeah, there the movement point helped you get up to the front.
Half, 2 and a half. 4, 7, 8 and a half, 9 and a half, 10 and a half.
Oh, each one. Oh, it'd go 7.5 to go to 9.
So I was here.
Each one.
So that's
Yeah.
1 to here.
Yep. Yep.
1 and a half, because it's a half
Yep.
on the road. Then
Yep.
2 and a half.
No. Each one of
I'm
those
sorry,
is one
no,
and a half.
This is clear, so this is going to count as 1.
Oh, that's right.
So from here, so it's 1,
Okay.
1 and a
Yep.
half, 2 and a half, 4, because this is 1 and a half.
Yep. Yep.
So that's 4. Then each one of these is 1 and a half, so that's to get to here is 7.
Yep.
Then to get here is 8 and a half.
Yep.
Yes, 8 and a half. 9 and a half.
Yep. No. Oh, because it's clear.
Clear. 10 and a half.
All right. I'm sorry. I was thinking they're all 1.5, but those are clear. There's not a lot of clear X's on here.
So the rough is 1 and a half.
Yeah. Yep.
2 and a half. 3, 4, 7, 10.
Well, and you have 15, remember?
11. But I can't really move because I can't go anywhere.
Yeah, because I guess that path goes west and not southwest.
Now these guys can go around and do that. 1, 2, 2 and a half, 3 and a half, 5, 8, 9 and a half. So 9 and a half to there. So this guy can go on top. 11. So he'll be make it. One, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 and a half. Seven and a half. Four and a half. Five and a half. Seven. Eek. So he gets on the road here. One and a half. Three. Four. Five. Oh, I take that back. So it was here. One and a half. Two and a half. Three and a half. Four and a half. Five to here. Six. It's one. Two and a half. Three and a half. Five. So, alright, so that tells me I need to go this way with this guy. One, two, three. Let's go down. Three, six. By the way, these units here,
Yeah.
oops, they can move 18 hexes, and
On
I
on
can
any road,
on
they have
any
to stay
road,
on any road. But if it's a trail, it still can move on it.
and I can go right through my guys.
There's no restrictions unless you go into a hex with me. I think then you have to roll to see if they get killed, and it's like a 10% chance.
I have to move these off so I can get each one of them.
Yep, that's fine. I think you can move them whenever too. Doesn't really say they're road movement or not. If they're just a special units, I'd say you could move them whenever you want.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's adjacent to you or in your hex?
I think it's in, but I'll double check. I'm
Okay,
looking it up right
16,
now.
17. I'm in your hex now.
How do you spell that again?
Tripppenheit. It's like in the
Okay.
very beginning of Wacht on Rhein.
Yeah. All right. So I move up to 18. Can't move during ENA or exempt from all general supply. They must have ENA if they're saying on here they're exempt. Are exempt from general supply and out of command. Cannot capture hexes. All right. If it occupies a hex with a hex site containing bridges and an allied unit attempts to. Oh, so you can use them for demo, helping to not demo a bridge too. Let's see. Each time one of these units moves into a U.S. occupied hex, roll a 1d10. If the roll is 0, the unit is eliminated. So you just make a roll and don't get a zero, and you're happy.
Good. You can roll to see if you kill it.
You want me to?
I give you the honors.
Okay. Nope. So you can keep moving if you want.
So that was 17 to there, and this is 18 to there.
And do you want me to read what they do so you know?
I know if I get on the road, I can detour you.
Yep, you can redirect me. You can't be in a town or a city. I suppose there'd be signs saying this is the way to there. Um, if an active U.S. leader is stacked with the Allied unit, there's no effect. You just ignore the unit, so it doesn't kill them or anything. If neither of the above true, the German player rolls a D10, add one to the DR for each game turn or each game day after December 18th, and apply the modified result. 0 through 4, you may move the Allied units along any connected road or trail X he wishes, expending any remaining movement point the Allied units had after entering the X. It does not matter what type of movement the Allied units were using, the German player automatically moves them as if they were using mech road movement rates. Wow. 5 through 7, there is no effect. The Allied units may continue movement normally. 8 or 9 or greater, the unit is eliminated and the Allied's unaffected. So I would think major roads eventually and crossroads would be really mean. So there you have it. That is your Truppenheit lesson for the day.
I put another one on top of you. You want to roll?
Okay, rolling, and he's fine.
I have two more. Um,
I think the first game we played on this, didn't you lose like 4 out of 6 of them in one turn?
I think I did.
It was like, really? It was like, what? The old Vassal die roller got you.
8, 9. Hold on. 9 to here. 10, 11. Oops. 17, 18. So let's bring these guys down to here. Okay.
And they don't count for stacking or anything. They're just like a marker, so you can stack other guys with them. All that stuff, just so you know.
All right. I'm just now checking. I'm just checking my Sixth Armies.
Okay.
I'm gonna do leg.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take off following you and go make sure those reinforcements I brought on. I have to add those to the. We're using those charts now. You know, with the logistics. So I got to make sure and keep track of everything.
these guys will, before I move this, it's only this guy.
All right, I gotta go over there. I gotta start following you again. I don't know what kind of sneaky stuff you're doing.
I'm up, just moving my PA.
Oh, I'm following you now. Yeah. I
Okay.
put it on center on opponent's move, so I don't like not watching you. Not a trust issue. I just want to see the tide roll over me live.
Absolutely. So it looks like, let me zoom out a little bit. In the 5th Army section, mm, 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 mm. Let me take, we go here. It's a better position. If I go up here, okay. What is, why are these guys in PA? They can't be.
Which guys? Oh, maybe just got excited.
Oh, I know. It's only one guy. So this guy actually, it's gonna go here. Good thing I only did one.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's right. You're marking all your PAs.
Mhm. So that takes care of there. I'm just gonna do by core areas. It makes it a lot easier.
Oh, that's fine. I'm working on my logistics thing anyway. I want to use all those little features on there. So I'm setting up like how much each one costs for, fuel and stuff.
So he's gonna come down in PA there. We're allowed 3. These guys are coming up there. He's gonna come up with them. And this guy is going here. Oh, these guys are gonna move, but they don't get affected by the PA. Oh, actually they do. So let me put this guy back. And move the guys underneath. If he goes here. boundary. I gotta move this guy. See? No, no. Put this back. Where's my boundary? I'm
I don't
trying to
think they
find.
have
I'm
the.
trying to find my core boundary.
Oh,
Okay, there it is. To here. So it goes straight to here. Does it go up? So it goes to here. No. So why, if it goes there, it has to go up then? Hmm. Yeah, I messed up. My command boundary goes here, and
mm-hmm.
it should go up. Oh, there it is. It's here.
Oh, okay,
All right, so I was correct.
okay. I know you had something you had going up like that, so you want to make a few more going out just so you don't lose it. Feel free.
Yeah, let me move this over.
I don't think they have one thing on the chart that it'd be nice to have on the chart. I think I found the first thing they don't have on there unless I'm just blind for HQ support.
Undo that. Okay. All right, so this goes here. It's not moved. All right, knowing that helps me move my guys.
Okay.
Going over a river is 2, I believe, and then cost me 1 to leave um, constricted terrain that's not along the dotted line. Cost me another 1 to go into constricted terrain not along the dotted line, and another 2 for forest. So it's
Rivers,
3.
rivers +3.
Okay, so it's 3 over the river. 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't do it.
So,
What I can do is get rid of these, get rid of these. What I can do is do this.
yeah, this dumb little logistics chart's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Playing with. They got all the stuff you can set up the value of all your formations if they're supported or not.
case that I haven't built the bridge yet. So this can go away. Okay, Steve, I got all of that in place. I'm down by the 26th division.
Okay.
It's going to be all leg. So that's 2. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is 1 over that. 4, 5, and 6. I'm coming for you, Steve.
Yeah, I see that. It's not quite as scary looking down here as it is up north.
No, I know.
North of the bulge, there's a lot of PA markers.
Where's my bridge? Oh, there it is. Okay. Hmm.
Guess you want that spot, huh?
Yeah, I can move this. Yes, I do. So he's gonna go. So these guys can go together. Actually. Can't do that. It has to go up here. Or I'll just reverse it and then take this guy, put him back there.
You guys didn't learn your lesson down there by Ector Knock earlier, did you?
I did not, however.
Keeping up in there again. Sneaking around, my guys are sleeping.
These guys can go here. Now stay.
Well, anyway, I was asking you earlier about Lucky Forward. I don't know anything about that battle or that area, so I was just thinking ahead for the future once we play some of these other ones. If you knew much about that, I don't know anything historically about it, so it would all be new to me.
Okay. Um, right. Done with that. Done with movement.
Hold on with movement. Okay.
All done with movement. Quick construction.
So,
I
yep.
got rid of my construction. Oh, I have
Well,
it down below, but nope, that's not quick.
well, you'd have command status first, but you should be good. Then quicken. Remember, they moved it into the movement phase.
Oh, that's right.
So command status, but we should both be good on that. We haven't moved enough to be out of command yet. Then quick construction. Then I don't have any exploitations. Then it's on to the combat phase.
What's next? Replacements?
Tactical assault designation. If you want to do any of that before replacements.
Ooh, I might. I just might, Steve.
Now, what are you doing that for? We had a friendly little thing on the front. Wow. I just opened up the Vassal mod for Lucky Forward just to look at it. That looks like a pretty robust little battle.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
It's got 3 U.S. armies, or 3 Allied armies, and 4 German armies. Oh, jeez. All right, I'm just going to close that for now. We'll focus on this over here.
Okay. No TA for me. No tactical assault.
All right. So on to replacements.
I don't have any replacements that are given to me. I already used them.
All right. Fire support. You have any air?